Well, still on land, the conservation group Eco-Conscious Citizen is urging the Land and Natural Resources and the Security Agency's ministry to probe what it describes as illegal mining activities taking place in the Atwima Mponua District. Video footages intercepted by the group shows some of the river bodies, including the Ofin River, have been polluted by the alleged activities of illegal miners. The group is asking the authorities to act fast and save the environment. Well, joining us now via Zoom with more on this is Awula Sewashi's coordinator of Eco-Conscious Citizens Group. Awula, thanks for joining us right now on phone. Interesting footages we're seeing here. Tell us more about it.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. This is footage of illegal miners, going ahead with their activities on the Ofin River. This is terrible, especially as we are supposed to be waging a war against illegal mining. And what is worse is that we have a group of community activists who are heeding the president's directive to be active citizens and not spectators, so who are not just looking on, but they try to stop the illegal miners. And believe it or not, the activists ended up being arrested by the police. One of the activists, Charles Usu, was arrested on the 7th of December and was only freed yesterday afternoon. And the illegal miners are allowed to continue with their activities, polluting, poisoning our water bodies. This is just worse and unacceptable.
These are shocking information you are revealing to us, especially because government is waging a war against illegal mining. Have you submitted these footages to the National Security Operatives or the Lands Commission?
Well, this press release has been sent to the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the IGP, because it was the police who arrested the citizens who were trying to protect the environment. And at the end of the day, we need the authorities to look at what is going on. You have a DCE there, you have the chief there, you have the assembly member there. What is it that is happening that they are not able to do anything, which is very strange? But rather, our information is that they caused the arrest of the vigilant citizens. So we are calling on the Minister for Natural Resources, who was telling us the other day at the press conference that the government is making serious efforts against illegal mining. If you look at the footage, it does not look like there's any seriousness in combating the illegal miners. They are operating in broad daylight. They are not hiding. They are operating in broad daylight. What is stopping the authorities from going there? And then asking the DCE to explain why he hasn't been able to do anything about it or to call for help. But rather, they have supervised the arrest of the activists. And the police should not be allowed to be used to intimidate activists.
Interesting. Have you filed an official complaint with how your activist was arrested and probably pushed through the case? Have you done that already?
We have. There was an open letter to the IGP. But what we have done is that we have consulted solicitors who will be following it up and who will look at whether there was a case of false arrest and then to see, what steps are going to be taken. So it's very much in the very early stages. But what we are calling on right now is that the government needs to assure citizens that it is serious about illegal mining. Anybody can go to the Ofin River now and you will see the illegal miners operating with impunity. How can that be? And I will repeat that the DCE needs to be called to explain what is going on in his neck of the woods and why he's not able to do anything about it or call for reinforcement. And then the police, the IGP needs to have a serious investigation as to why the activist was arrested instead of the illegal miners. So these are the people who need to act, and we are following very closely and monitoring to ensure that the proper thing is done.
Now, finally, what do these new footages mean, especially for our fight against illegal mining?
It means that the fight appears to be non-existent. It appears that when the cameras are there, we see something being burned. and I'm told that the amount of money the illegal miners are making, it doesn't really gain anything. They can just go and acquire new ones. So far as the public is concerned, some people will call it a smoke screen to make it appear that there's a fight going on. But there does not appear to be the real will to fight it. There are all sorts of reasons, which I'm sure you are aware of, why the fight is not going on. We can't see any fight going on. Look at all our water bodies, whether they are Combra, whether the Tano River. We know what Akonta Mining was doing. They have not been held accountable. So it does not look to the public as if there's a proper fight going on. It looks like something to sort of appease the public, but nothing serious is being done. So I'm inviting the appropriate authorities to go to the video footage is there, to go to the site, that's their job, see what is going on, cause the arrest of the illegal miners, not just on the Ofin River, but on all our water bodies, unless we want to be all extinct, because what is happening is that we are poisoning ourselves. There are health concerns. There's also water security concerns. So I want the authorities to do their job and to ensure that the illegal miners are really dealt with, because what we can see is that not much is happening. There was a lot of fuss over Aisha Wang, and I kept on saying that she wasn't the end and beginning of illegal mining, that there are key players who are walking around and nothing is happening to them until the public sees that Akonta Mining has been held accountable, until the public sees that the illegal miners on the Ofin River have been arrested. I'm not quite sure anybody is convinced that any serious fight is going on against illegal mining. They are supposed to fund the political party, so that might explain why the political will to deal with them does not appear to be robust.
Interesting. Awala Sewa is coordinator of Eco-Conscious Citizens. We will be following this story through. At Joy News, we're running a campaign, Say No to Galamsey. So we will be visiting the region and try to reach out to the DC for the area in subsequent bulletins. Well, that's